I'm gonna be reacting to this video. It's called. Give me a second. Sorry. It's called Three Thanksgiving Horror Stories Animated. But I want to react to this one. It's very, it's you'll see why.
As Thanksgiving knocks on the door, a dark memory is rushing back to me. I don't celebrate this tradition anymore because of what happened 2 years back. I am a 19-year-old average-height girl currently living in California. My hometown is a small town in Georgia. Being an only child, I have always been a pampered kid. My parents were high school lovebirds who immediately got married after finishing high school. My dad owned quite a lot of land, hence we were more well off than many people living in the town. He inherited his father's house, and from outside, we were the picture-perfect family in everyone's eyes. But what happened inside the house was only known to us. We lived in the outskirts, right beside vast paddy fields. My dad had a Chevy and often drove us to the market whenever we needed things. Even though everyone thought my parents were perfect for each other, they fought like animals every night. I guess with time, the young love died and harsh reality surfaced for them. My dad screamed at my mother, and she abused him in every way possible. Between the two of them, my mom was the most toxic one, I believe. I saw her slapping my dad and pushing him many times, but...
This is why I love men. Okay, this is why I always defend and protect men. Because this is why. I hate feminists. I love women because I am a woman myself. But I hate feminists. I see what they do to men, and I hate every bit of it. I hate every bit that men think all women are the same. If there's men out there thinking all women are feminists, all about that woman's right bullshit, sir, you have no idea what the fuck you're missing out on. We're not all the same. There's women like me that truly love men, that truly want to be there for men, that truly care about men. I want to show men what real love look like, what real connection, soulfulness look like.
My dad never raised a hand at her. Our society has this weird mindset that domestic abuse can only happen one way.
Right.
I love both my parents equally, but whenever my mom hit my dad and screamed at him using obscene language, I hated her.
I would never do about that.
Increasing toxicity.
If my future husband is watching this, future husband, future kingdom husband, I would never raise my hand on you. I would never fight you. I will never swing on you. I would never do that to you. I would never put you through torment and abuse. Not because I'm a desperate bitch that want everybody to fuck me. Never. Because I truly love men. I truly respect and honor men. I hate incubuses, players, and fuckboys. I hate them. See, the discernment, you're welcome. I hate players, fuckboys, cheaters, liars, deceivers. I hate manipulators. I hate incubuses. I'm not saying men, all men are like that. Those the kind of motherfuckers I don't want to even be involved with. Just like they're women, right? But then you got feminists, sucky bitches, Jezza bitches. You got hoes, sluts, whores. I'm none of those things. See the difference? Thank you. Divine masculines, divine feminines. Thank you.
Led to the usual consequence, divorce. My dad had to bear a lot as my mom went on giving suicidal threats if he divorced her. It was the most disgusting phase of our lives. Our so-called happy family broke apart, and my mom stayed in Georgia, and I came to California with my dad. My dad's lawyer proved how she abused him for years, and I too sided with my dad on this. Tears rolled down his eyes when he got my custody. But one thing I noticed that day, which no one did, my mom didn't say a single word. She stared at me with a blank face for a few seconds, and then quietly walked out of the courtroom. That was probably the last time I saw her until I turned 18. And a horrifying tragedy happened last year. My dad didn't keep any contact with my mom after the divorce, but he never stopped me from being in touch with her. I talked to her over the phone at times, and that was it. Sometimes I missed her, but then I realized those painful nights watching my mom hitting and kicking my dad, and my dad bearing this humiliation and insult for my sake. The awful memories of his past hit him so hard that he was...
See? Don't get me wrong. You got motherfuckers that like to swing on girls. You got motherfuckers that like to abuse women. That's true. But then you got kind souls like that get abused, get tortured, get dog walked, get humiliated, get abused, get bullied. You know what I'm saying? Get violated. You know what I'm saying? You got men like that go through hell. You know what I mean? And I feel bad for men because men are not allowed to cry. And that's fucked up. They're prohibited from crying, expressing themselves, so they're gonna look like bitches. They're gonna look like pussies. If there's men like that, don't do that. Don't you dare shut your emotions up. Don't you dare. Don't you dare let society make you believe that you're worthless when you express yourself. Fuck what anybody thinks. Let motherfuckers know. Let motherfuckers know what they're doing is wrong. Speak up, man. Speak up. Don't let no abuser get away with shit. Your voice is powerful. Don't you dare let a sucky bitch, a Jezza bitch, a feminist bitch take your power away, your voice away, your peace away. That's where I come in. Call my name. Call my chosen goddess. And I will fuck all these bitches the fuck up. Ask the bitches that I'm going to war with. Ask Whisker what the fuck I do to her. Ask Glicker what the fuck I do to her. That part. I hate them bitches. The feminists and sucky bitches. I hate feminists, sucky bitches, and jazzy bitches. I sincerely do. Don't think all women are the same. Don't you dare think that way.
He kept to himself and raised me with the utmost care. It was probably my 7th grade PTA meeting when my dad found a new ray of hope in his life. He fell in love again with my English teacher, Melissa. She was a kind lady, and I liked her. They hit it off quite well, and soon she moved in with us. When my mom found out about this, she was obviously not happy. But this time, she didn't create a scene and quietly disconnected the call. It was a week before Thanksgiving. I was sitting in my room going through some brochures, thinking about where to go for college when my mom called. I picked it up immediately, as it's been a month since I have spoken to her. Hi, Mom. Hello, my pumpkin. How are you? I'm good. Mom? Yes, my dear. Are you all right? I know the time has been hard for you and, trust me, none of us wanted to hurt you. It's just, Dad is happy and maybe we should all be happy for him. Oh, you are going to be such a lovely lady. I know, Pumpkin, and you're right. Can you please put me on speaker and call your dad? All these years, my parents never spoke after the divorce. My mom never asked for my dad. Hearing her say this, my heartbeat grew faster. I called my dad, and he entered the room along with Melissa. Hello, Daisy. Hi, James. Hope you're in good health. What was it you wanted to talk about? I know I have done you wrong and never apologized for that. Honestly, I was so ashamed that I couldn't. So here I am asking for one last thing from you and my daughter. This Thanksgiving, will you guys visit me? You can also bring Melissa. I would love to meet her. Just give me one more chance to have a good time with my family. I saw my father's face turn cold, and he looked at me, then at Melissa. He was going to say no when Melissa grabbed his hand and said in a low voice, She's Courtney's mom, James. She too deserves to...
Bitch, she's a dumbass. Do you not know how bitches move? Do you know how bitches are? Why the fuck would you say that? She's a dumbass. Melissa, you're a dumb hoe. Okay.
Thanksgiving with her daughter. And it has been 10 years now. Just for a few days. My respect for Melissa grew more that day as I witnessed her kind heart. My dad agreed, and my mom said from the other side of the phone, See you all at Thanksgiving then. We decided to reach there on the day before Thanksgiving. Stepping into my hometown, I couldn't help but recall all the childhood memories I made here. The green paddy fields still stood there, making our house the only shelter at the outskirts. But due to poor maintenance, I could see the house.
Listen, if you guys ever going through stuff like this, do not, I sincerely mean this. If you guys, let's say you move out of your state right? And you're trying to visit your relatives. Do not sleep at their house. Do not sleep at their fucking house. Leave everything valuable at your house where you live. But take what you need. If they insist for you to spend the night, don't do it. I'm telling you, don't do it. Because you got sadistic bitches like Whiska that's out for blood. That's out for murder. Okay? That's out for this and that. You know what I mean? Like I said, do not trust. Don't trust hosts when they tell you. Don't trust bitches when they offer you to stay with them. Like during Thanksgiving, Christmas, do not stay. Get you a hotel. Have that Airbnb, whatever the fuck it's called. Get your Airbnb, whatever the fuck it's called. Airbnb, whatever the fuck it's called. Get you something like that for the family. Okay? Do not let the bitch know. Let's say you're visiting your ex-boyfriend or your ex-girlfriend and you have your baby mother or baby father. Do not go living. Do not stay the night at your baby mother's or baby father's house to prevent this shit. Automatic green flag. Sorry, the fuck green. Automatic red flag. Automatic red flag. Do not trust bitches. Especially the fact that she beat on him. She didn't change. She didn't change. Trust me. I lived it. When someone says I changed, no the fuck they didn't. Don't let the holy thou shit fool you. You see the kind of bitch I make, right? Do not fall for that schemes. Do not fall for that plot schemes. You know what I'm saying? Let it be 20, 40 years from now. Whiska or Lilka ask me to live with them or stay with them or just visit me, right? I say fuck no. Them bitches won't know my phone number. Them bitches will know where the fuck I live. Them bitches won't know shit about me. I'm serious. I'm that severe. Do not trust bitches, especially when they fucking... Like, you think I'm about to go stay with Mike right now? Are you fucking dumb? The same motherfucker that said everybody on me? Never. I don't care. No, bitch. Don't go choke on Saint's dick. You worthless bitch. That's how I'll literally say it to Mike. I will literally say that. Because what he did was against universal law. He's still begging and pleading, but bitch, I don't want nothing to do with them, right? You're welcome. So what I'm saying is, let's say you're just trying to meet your friend enemy. You have a friend enemy that you were friends with, and she did you hella dirty. She will do it again. But she needs to slither past that fucking wall, past them fucking boundaries, not detected, so she can scorn you, backstab you, and betray you. But this time, she will make sure that betrayal is severe. She will make sure that betrayal is a lifelong print. She will make sure it's stamped. She's not out for scars. She's out for one secret. She's actually out for fractures. When you get back with your exes or frenemies, anybody, ex-relatives, ex-frenemy, ex-spouse, you are opening a door called... It's called stupidity. Because they never change. People never change. They never become the better version. Because at the end of the day, if you really were a good person, you would never do me the way you did me. You would never abuse me the way you did. You would never betray me the way you did. You would never backstab me like you did. You would never, scorn me, fuck me over like you did. If you were a genuine person. So miss me with that fuck shit. Never ever trust a fuck bitch. Never trust a backstabbing soulless bitch. Especially a soulless bitch at that. Okay? Yep.
Losing its usual luster. We knocked on the door and my mom opened it in one go, like she was waiting right on the other side. She hugged me tightly.
See?
And then looked at
You
my
about to
dad.
see why.
Hi, James. Please, come in.
See that fake voice that your dad? Like, come here. Let me show you. Or they usually do that. Like, they usually don't talk like that. A sketchy bitch, a fucked up individual ass bitch, a fucked up in the head ass bitch don't talk like that. Did you like this? Oh my god, how are you? Are you okay? Are you alright? Like, yeah, like, we're so amazing. That's how you know you're doing what the fuck, bitch. When they fake it. You know when someone's talking, like, for example, like this, like, how are you? How's your day going? Yeah, it's, it's beautiful outside. So how are you? So how was your day going? Are you alright? How's things going? See? Genuine, kind, loving. Oh my god, really? That is so adorable. Like, no way. Like, you cannot be that serious. See? The fakeness? Breathe between the fucking lies. I'm a Scorpio. I'm literally that intuitive. I study personalities, babe. I studied that shit. I know when a bitch being a fake bitch. Study the patterns. Study the track record. You know what I'm saying? Because if they can do it to that person, they can sure to fucking do it to you. If they did it once, they gonna do it the fuck again. Period.
Free samples of Ruffy Best.
Anyway.
Hi, James. Please, come in. We stepped
See
in
the
and I
fakeness?
introduced her to Melissa. Surprisingly, my mom went close to her and hugged her as well. My dad and I were both shocked to see her react so calmly. We all sat down and started to talk. My mom served us homemade lemonade, and after a long time, I felt my family was complete. But this feeling didn't last long, as I realized my mom hasn't changed entirely though. She was constantly bringing up topics involving an incident of their married life and trying to make Melissa feel like an outsider.
See?
She
They don't respect people. If you're a stepmom, like, not even a stepmom. Because at the end of the day, even if, like, for example, even if I married Mike, right? Let's say back 2018, I would have married Mike, right? Guess what? I would never take Jamie's role. I would never take her place. She'll still be a mom. Those kids will not be living with us, right? So even if you're married to the guy or the girl, you don't even have to be a stepmom or stepfather. You don't have to be a stepdad or stepmom. All you have to do is be like, yo, I married the guy. I'm not here for the kids. I'm cordial with the children. Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? How is your going? This, that. That's one thing. But me to be like, I'm your mom now, bitch. You're my property, bitch. I own you. No, never. So, bitches think that if you marry a person, that you're automatically a stepmom. I don't want to be nobody's stepmom. I don't want to be no that. Never. So yeah, that part. Son?
went to the kitchen, and my dad started apologizing to Melissa for my mom's mean behavior. I could see them regretting coming here, and I too felt this year's Thanksgiving is not going to be how I expected. I told my dad that we will leave next.
So why the fuck is y'all sitting there? You see that bitch popping them gums, right? She was talking hella disrespectful to the girl, to Melissa. That stupid bitch was talking crazy to Melissa. While the bitch, the mother, while she distracted in a basement, pack your shit, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Nah, baby, no. I'm not about to go through this shit. No. You got it fucked up. You got it fucked up, bitch. You got it fucked up. I'm leaving. Type thing. Let's say I have a baby father that's acting like an ass baby. Get the kid and get the fuck out. Fuck that. Bitch, I know you on bullshit. You on that bullshit shit. And I don't fuck with it, okay? Okay?
Morning, ASAP. He went to the kitchen, probably to tell my mom not to bring up the past in front of Melissa.
Man, fuck the morning. Bitch, how about now? Fuck is he talking about morning? You dumbass bitch.
I took Melissa to my room to cheer up her mood. Getting our support and attention, Melissa's mood elevated and we were laughing and talking like before. 10 minutes went by when my mom came in and stopped. She stared at me and Melissa with a cold face and said, "Oh, you are here. I was looking for you everywhere. You know, Melissa, my daughter is a sweetheart. She and I spent a huge time decorating this room. She often said how no one can replace me in her life. You know what, Daisy? Your daughter is right. No one can replace a mother. But sadly, you had such a beautiful family, and you ruined it all." Melissa walked out of the room like,
Oh bitch. Sting that hoe. Sting that bum ass bitch.
A badass, and I saw my mom's face turn red. Somehow, she got a long-needed lesson, and we all sat down for an awkward Thanksgiving dinner. While having the turkey, I found a wishbone. I decided to split it with my dad. My mom said to me, "Be careful what you wish for," and smiled. Honestly, I wished what any daughter would. Harmony between my mom and my dad so that I don't have to choose between them. Somehow, we finished the rest of the dinner and went to bed. It was around 3 a.m. when I heard heavy breath falling on my...
It's fucked up how you have to choose between parents. At the end of the day, if you really have to choose a person that's not abusive. Choose a person that is not sadist, that don't have a past of torture and violation. Choose that. If you have a father that's a loving father, amazing man, this and that, choose him. A woman, you have a mother that's loving, caring, nurturing. She's everything as a mother needs to be. Choose her. At the end of the day, always choose the kind soul, the loving soul, the beautiful soul. Choose that. Do not choose these bum-ass worthless bitches. Cat.
I opened my eyes and saw my mom standing near my bed in the dark.
Bitch.
What are you doing here? I shouted in fear. She gave a very bizarre smile, and her one eye twitched, making her look creepy. Then she said in a calm voice, "I know you wished for our family to be happy again, didn't you, Pumpkin?" Before I could reply to her question, my eyes went to her hands, and I saw she was holding something on both her hands, and the water was dripping from those things. I jumped to the switchboard on the other side and turned on the light.
Can you really earn a degree without paying anything?
Yes, you can earn a degree at Maestro without paying anything. If you qualify,
Okay. Man, shut the hell up.
I jumped to the switchboard on the other side and turned on the light. What have you done? You don't have to choose anymore, Pumpkin. Now you will have me by your side forever. What is Thanksgiving without thanking our loved ones for their sacrifice? I am thankful to your father and this bitch for sacrificing their life to reunite a mother to her daughter.
See? What'd I tell you?
I couldn't keep my sanity anymore. I picked up the nightlamp and hit my psycho mom hard on the head. She wasn't expecting this and fell on the floor screaming in pain. I went on hitting her until her brain matter came out. She took away everything from me, and now the one person whom I loved the most, my poor, innocent dad. When I was done with my anger, I called 911 myself. Smeared in my mother's blood, I waited for the cops to arrive. I am the youngest woman prisoner in this high-security facility, with a supposed chance of parole maybe, but I am not going to ask for it. I am going to spend my entire life in this dark cell because I have no one to call family now. The outside world is way scarier than the world inside this prison, and I have had enough. No more family, no more Thanksgiving for me. That goes without saying.
Hey guys, I see many of you come.
All that could have been fucking avoided. See, but I'm a fucking crazy mental bitch, right? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all hoes know that I be speaking the truth. All that could have been fucking avoided if their stupid ass reserved an Airbnb closer, probably not close to her, probably like 5. Usually get an Airbnb 5 to 10 miles away, so she doesn't know where the fuck you live. So she don't know. Like, no, we're here for short term time, right? But your stupid ass decided to sleep with the fucking manic. I looked with manic. Baby, what the fuck was you thinking? Like, I can't feel sorry for stupid bitches. Like, I cannot feel sorry for retarded hoes. All that could have been fucking avoided. Melissa would have been alive. James would have been alive. But your stupid ass decided to sleep with a literal serial killer. And guess what that bitch ended up doing? Cutting off James' head, your father's head, and your stepmom's head. All because you were a stupid bitch. Get you fucking Airbnb or fucking reserve fucking hotel. Bitch, all that could have been prevented if your stupid ass used your fucking brain. You dumb, dissy bum, bitch, I can't. Like, how stupid do you gotta be? I swear. Bitches are dumb.
Commenting on my videos
Retarded.
that this channel deserves 1 million subscribers. But I also see the percent of people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to the channel.
Just shut the hell up.
Icon.
Thank you.
Family.
Listen, I like the video. If you're watching this channel, let me start with the fucking channel. Whatever the fuck your name is, IMR Scary Tales. If you're watching this video, can you please stop that bullshit? Like, we get it. Like, we subscribe. Like, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Okay? Unfiltered, okay?
His parents had hoped he'd take over the family store when he became an adult. But he wanted to do more with his life than sell knockoff products to cheap older people in an aging town for the rest of his days. He left his little hometown as soon as he turned 18 to go to college and didn't look back for the entire 4 years it took him to finish his education. Now, at age 20, he had a degree and a stable job, but no one to congratulate him about it. Whether it was because of the holiday spirit finally seeping in or just pure loneliness, Peter couldn't be sure. But he decided on a whim that he'd celebrate his first Thanksgiving in 4 years with the family he left. He tried to contact them first, but was met with no response when he called them with the numbers he had blocked for 4 years. Not all that was surprising, really. A lot can change in 4 years. They must have all changed their phones and contacts during that time. If he wanted to celebrate Thanksgiving with them, he would have to drop by unannounced. But before he returned to his childhood home, he went to buy 4 boxes of the fanciest chocolates he could find to add to the Thanksgiving feast his family must have been having, and to act as a peace offering for the way he left them. Peter's mind raced towards a million different outcomes during the long drive back to his old hometown, accompanied only by the cheesy Thanksgiving-themed songs on his radio. Would his parents be happy to see him again? Or would they be pissed off that he dared to show his face again? What about his little brother Jim or his older sister Annie? For better or worse, he reached his destination before he could decide to back down. Standing in front of that door felt like staring into the abyss, waiting for it to blink back. A growing sense of dread kept him from knocking on the door and summoning his estranged parents back into his life. He would have turned back and drove far, far away had his mother not opened the door first. Instead of the angry scowl he was afraid he'd find on her face, she smiled at him as warmly as ever. Not knowing what to say, he blurted out the first thing that came to mind. "Hey, Mom. Welcome home, dear." There was no malice or resentment in her voice, not even a little bit.
That's cute.
She sounded like she was just welcoming him home, the way she always did after he had a long day at school. She led him to his childhood home, and Peter followed her while fighting the tears welling up in his eyes.
Bitch, my titties are
The dining table was already set.
Seriously, they are.
A massive turkey sat at the center of the
I got some
table,
big-ass
surrounded
titties,
by
I ain't
mashed
gonna lie.
potatoes, cornbread, cranberry sauce, and half a dozen of other traditional Thanksgiving dishes. His father, younger brother, and older sister were already seated at the table with clean plates. They were all smiling calmly, as if they'd expected him to return. There was even an empty fifth seat already set up at the table with the necessary plate and utensils for a feast. Jim ran up to him
Man,
and
what the
hugged
fuck
him
is this
tight.
gay shit?
Jim had been 7 when Peter left, so he should have. The next 2 hours was
Are you
the most
kidding me right
blissful
now?
time in his life. None of his family seemed to resent him for leaving. They just brushed
I'm
off
so
the
sorry.
whole 4 years he spent avoiding
Bitch, are you fucking dumb?
in favor of idle talk that made all the
Bitch, are you fucking retarded? Come on, ho. Bitch. Hey, it's Karma, Trust and Goddess. Let's get the video. Thank you. I'm about to merge these hoes, you know what I'm saying? Let's get the video.
set up at the table with the while fighting the tears welling up in his eyes. He was afraid he'd find on her face.
Okay.
She smiled at him as warmly as ever. Not knowing what to say, he blurted out
Cool.
the first thing that came to mind.
Let's do it.
"Hey, Mom. Welcome home, dear." There was no malice or resentment in her voice, not even a little bit. She sounded like she was just welcoming him home, the way she always did after he had a long day at school. She led him into his childhood home, and Peter followed her while fighting the tears welling up in his eyes. The dining table was already set. A massive turkey sat at the center of the table, surrounded by mashed potatoes, cornbread, cranberry sauce, and half a dozen of other traditional Thanksgiving dishes. His father, younger brother, and older sister were already seated at the table with clean plates. They were all smiling calmly, as if they'd expected him to return. There was even an empty fifth seat already set up at the table with the necessary plate and utensils for a feast. Jim ran up to him and hugged him tight. Jim had been 7 when Peter left, so he should have been 11 now. And yet his little brother didn't look a single day older than he did the day he left. "Welcome back home, Pete. Took you long enough. Come on, let's eat." The next 2 hours was the most blissful time in his life. None of his family seemed to resent him for leaving. They just brushed off the whole 4 years he spent avoiding them in favor of idle talk that made all the tension he felt before melt away. After stuffing their faces with turkey and mashed potatoes, the newly reunited family put some...
I wish I could stuff my excuse me, god dang. I wish I could stuff my my mouth with dick, but for real, man, let's go to the video.
on plates to eat in front of the living room television. Peter sat on the single sofa seat with a turkey leg and a wing on his plate, while the rest of the family laid back on the long couch. Back when he was little, before internet streaming became a thing, he'd spend countless hours in front of that same television, watching whatever came on with his family. Now, he was finally doing it again, though he couldn't help but feel like something was off. The annual Thanksgiving football game started playing on the TV.
Has Kyrie texted you back?
I don't want to talk about it.
How was the math test?
Don't want to talk about it.
Man, shut the hell up.
The annual Thanksgiving football game started playing on the TV, and Peter finally figured out what was wrong after the first few minutes of watching it. "Hey, Dad?" "Yes, son." "Isn't this the same football game that was playing 2 years ago? I could have sworn I've seen this before." "Nonsense. It's live right now. You must be imagining things." I guess. Peter was certain that he'd seen the game before, but didn't want to press the matter any further for fear of upsetting his father. It was a miracle they weren't angry with him when he suddenly showed up unannounced, and he didn't feel like pushing his luck too much. The grandfather clock that stood in the living room chimed with each passing hour. Peter could feel himself becoming more and more uneasy as time went on. The football game on the TV played out the exact same way he remembered it from 2 years ago. About halfway into the game, Peter caught a worrying scent in the air that nobody else seemed to notice. "Hey, Mom?" "Yes, dear." "Did you turn the stove off? I think I smell a gas leak." "Oh, don't worry about it. I've checked. It's probably just your imagination. Or maybe your brother had too many beans again." "Mom!" Everyone laughed the whole thing off. Peter joined in the laughter, but only because he didn't want to bring the mood down for everyone. Somewhere near midnight, the TV switched to a news story about an incident that happened in their town. The reporter spoke from their newsroom about a family of 4 dying in their home due to a gas leak. Though he didn't reveal their names or the location of the home, it felt like some sort of omen. But his family didn't seem to pay too much attention to it. Peter was about to ask his mother to double-check the gas again when the grandfather clock struck midnight with a deafening chime. The moment it did, all of the lights in the house went out. Thinking that there was something wrong with the power, Peter pulled out his phone and turned on the flashlight function. When the light illuminated the contents of the plate in his hand, he dropped it with a scream and stood up from his seat. Instead of the succulent turkey leg and wing he'd been happily snacking on for the past hour, a half-eaten dead rat laid on his plate. In his panic, he turned the light towards the couch where his family sat and immediately wished he didn't. His family was still there, but they were no longer the lively people he knew. Sitting on the couch were 4 decaying corpses that might have once been his family. The empty black eye sockets stared into his soul as their putrefied lips curled into sinister grins that revealed their rotting yellow teeth and the maggots wriggling in their gums. Peter's mother, or what was left of her, uttered the last words he would ever hear with a foul breath that smelled like death itself. We've been waiting for you for so long. As a father of a daughter, this incident will haunt me for the rest of my life. My 16-year-old daughter, Emily, grew up to be the brightest young lady, and my wife, Rosalind, and I couldn't be prouder of her. Emily was so jolly that she made friends wherever she went. It was the month of November. Everyone was getting ready to celebrate the winter festivals coming our way. Our family celebrated Thanksgiving in my brother's farmhouse every year in Ohio. So we drove there a week before Thanksgiving to make some cheerful memories. One morning, I was headed to the bank to finish some important paperwork before leaving for Ohio, when I noticed a boy standing on the sidewalk facing our house and looking at the window of my daughter's room. He was smiling while staring at Emily's room. I was about to knock him out, thinking he was stalking her, but when I looked up, I saw Emily was standing in front of her window and waving at him with a blushed face. I realized now that they know each other, so it will be better to talk to Emily first before hurling on this boy. I left and decided to sit down with Emily and talk that night. After finishing dinner, Emily was heading upstairs. I stopped her and told her to sit next to me. I wanted to talk to you about that boy. Who? What are you saying, Dad? Relax, Emily. You don't have to be afraid. I just wanted to know who he is. Her face turned red and she hesitated for some time. Honey, don't be afraid. We just want the best for you. Come on, tell us about him, Rosalind added. His name is Roland. He is in my class. Okay, where does he live? 2 blocks away. His dad is the local sheriff. Really? That's good. I know the sheriff. So how long are you guys friends? We met at a science fair. He is a nice guy, Dad. We like each other. Okay, I don't have any issues, but we need to set some boundaries for your safety. No matter how much Rosalind mocked me for becoming a bit possessive about my daughter, it was natural. I set the common boundaries that any dad would to protect his teenage daughter in her growing years. Soon I started to see Roland walking Emily home after school. I couldn't find anything wrong with him, and being the sheriff's son, I was a bit relieved, thinking maybe he is better than other high school boys. One day I was coming home from work, and on my way, I stopped at the local department store to buy some necessary things before leaving for Thanksgiving.
If you do surveys, you know the pain. You spend 10 minutes answering questions, then you get that brutal...
Coming home from work, and on my way, I stopped at the local department store to buy some necessary things before leaving for Thanksgiving. There I met the local sheriff, Mr. James Truman. He was shopping for some groceries as well. I walked up to him and said, "Hello, James." "Hey, how are you, David?" I am good. So, any plans for Thanksgiving?" "Not much. Going to stay home with my son, I guess." "Talking about your son, are you aware that he and my daughter are becoming friends now?" I expected him to be happy about it, but instead, his face turned all serious and he replied, "I see. What happened? Is something bothering you?" "No, just hoping they will be friends and nothing else." Saying this, he walked past me, and I felt very humiliated. I couldn't move for a few minutes as his sudden rude behavior caught me off guard. I came home and told my wife about this encounter. She too couldn't guess what could be the reason behind Sheriff James' off-putting attitude. I mean, both the kids belong to good families, then why did he seem so upset his son was going out with my daughter? I didn't tell Emily all about this because I didn't want to complicate things for her at such a young age. We started to pack for our trip, and slowly this matter slipped away from my mind. 2 nights before our trip to Ohio, Emily came to me and said she doesn't want to go to her uncle's farmhouse this year. I asked her why. Emily remained silent, keeping her face down. I asked if she wished to spend Thanksgiving with Ronald, and her face lit up immediately. I couldn't see my daughter sad, so I told her Ronald can come with us if he wants to. Emily ran to call him, but make sure his father agrees only then. The main reason why I allowed Ronald to tag along was to keep my daughter close and also not to break her heart in this vulnerable age. The next morning, Ronald came to my house. We talked about this entire trip thing, and I was stunned to see how confident he was. He was way more mature than half of the kids his age. He said his father has approved, and he is ready to come with us. Without much ado, we hopped into the car and got on the road. Ronald was very well behaved, and my wife Rosalind kept saying the entire journey how cute they both looked. After driving for 3 hours, we reached Crystal Lake. The sun was about to set. A dying yellow light mixed with the blue night sky made the horizon look like a dream. My brother and his family greeted us in the house, and Emily introduced everyone to Ronald. To my surprise, Ronald won everyone over in a very short span. He was helping in the kitchen, playing with the kids, and also showed interest when we watched the game. It didn't feel at all like he was an outsider. Although he was settling completely well, I couldn't help but feel a bit weird about all this. Don't know why. Things were seeming too good to be true to me at that moment. As the night fell, we all sat down for dinner, and everyone was laughing and cheering. I was about to shove a big piece of beef steak in my mouth when my phone rang. I noticed it on the couch, so I got up and walked to get it. Everyone else didn't pay much attention to me and kept enjoying themselves. It was a call from an unknown number. As I picked it up, I could hear sirens of cop cars driving at fast speed as the sound of wind hovered through the phone speaker. Hello? Who is it? David, you must listen to me. This is Sheriff Truman. Act calm and go somewhere where my son can't hear you. Please, don't ask any questions or take my name. Just do what I say. Even though I was confused like hell, my instinct said to follow the sheriff's instructions. Without expressing anything, I slowly walked out of the room to the back garden of the house. I closed the glass door behind me and no one noticed me. Ronald was laughing with everyone else. I am alone now. What the hell is going on, James? Where is Ronald now? In the living room eating dinner with my family. Will you please tell me what's going on here? David, my son is a deranged psychopath, and the only reason I wanted to keep him away from your daughter was to keep them both safe. I know I should have done something earlier, but as a father, I kept on burying the vicious crimes he did since he was 4 years old. First, he killed his pet dog, and then started harming animals. But when he bludgeoned my wife to death, knowing she was pregnant with another child, I realized what devil we had brought into this world. He can't share those whom he thinks as his close ones. I didn't permit him to travel with you guys, so he threatened me with a gun and tied me up in the basement. When I finally managed to set myself free, I noticed he was going with one of my guns. He has taken them all and going to murder your entire family to get Emily just for himself. You must stop him before becoming violent. Keep a close eye on him. I am coming to your place. I have already tracked down your location from this call. Just please, don't make him mad or he will snap out like a venomous snake. Saying all this in one go, the sheriff disconnected the call and I turned around with fearful eyes to my loving family, who was now seen laughing with a deranged murderer that has come with a plan to finish them all. I uttered to myself that I must keep calm and protect my family. I got inside and went straight to Ronald's room. My idea was to take the guns away.
Wonderful day. Just have a few questions. Why are sales up 12%? What was the
room. My idea was to take the guns away, but as I opened his rucksack, I saw dozens of knives and other basic weapons. But the gun was missing. Seems like you and my dad both want to ruin my Thanksgiving this year. I turned back and found Ronald standing behind me with a gun. I lunged at him to take it away, but he dodged carefully and hit me on the head with the metal end of the gun. I fell unconscious on the floor with throbbing pain and heard Ronald say, "Happy Thanksgiving." I don't remember when I came back to my senses, but a squashy sound, followed by a metallic smell, started to take over my drowsy mind. I opened my eyes slowly and saw Emily tied up to a chair with a huge bruise on her head. She was unconscious as well. But as I laid my eyes around, I realized the danger is much bigger than this. All my family members, my wife, my brother, his wife, and his 2 kids were lying on the floor, bludgeoned to death. Yes, Ronald killed them all. What have you done? Oh, David, you're awake. Nothing. Just getting what is mine. My dad had never understood me, but don't know why I think you will. I love your daughter, and I want her. I love her so much that I can't share her with anyone, not even her family, not even you. He raised his gun at me once again, and just then, the main door slammed open, and I heard 6 gunshots back to back. Bullets pierced his chest like crazy, and he fell on the floor, vomiting blood. As his lifeless body fell on the ground, I saw Sheriff Truman standing behind him with his empty gun. That night, a father shot his son to save another father and his daughter. I surely lost my family at the hands of a psychopath, and this pain will never go away. But whenever I think about Truman, who will have to live with this realization that he killed his son, I find my suffering small compared to him. Emily and I don't celebrate Thanksgiving anymore because neither of us feel thankful about anything in this life anymore.
Okay, yo, I hope you guys enjoy my videos. Subscribe. Love you, Charles ones. Bye, Charles ones. Love you, angels. Bye, angels.